MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
John Lester gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Here's Michael Brantley. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And with the cold winter just ahead, you can really start to feel it in the Chicago air. 51 degrees at first pitch. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
In the second spot tonight, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway. Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Maddon has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Ready with the 2-2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Another payoff pitch. On the move again from first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Jackson, and there's your first out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber.
Kyle
First swings for him in this
Schwarber.
one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runners on first with one down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about
Batting
trying to
fourth.
move up. And with two away here in game one of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. One left. So digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth. Second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting sixth.
Show Track will give us a
Right
more
fielder.
in-depth look at that nice
Jason
defensive play, and there are two things to notice here. First, great range into the hole, and then the exceptional throw to first. It really had a lot behind it, too. A smooth, well-executed play. Into the box, Jason Hayward. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they breathe. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping up now, Austin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Corey.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Chisenhall is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Second baseman, Ian.
So striding forward now, Ian Happ. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right there, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's hand.
In now, John Jay. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he misses it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kluber pauses. 1-1 on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready with the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. To 2-2 now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to keep the score where it is. And the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A wave and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving over is Jackson to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Stepping in, Austin Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line in left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Michael Brantley.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lester will check in on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to short. Russell's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Last half of the 5th coming up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A called strike over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Foul. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, John Lester. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And this is going to short hop him at third as it skips down the line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sharp ground ball to third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. It's in the inning, lead to a run for Chicago. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Second baseman, number 20.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jason Kipnis is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Torino
takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, that's a big 2-out single right there, because look at it this way. That might force the pitcher now to have to throw another 10 pitches or so to the next hitter, and he might have to come out of the game due to the pitch limit.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting.
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. And then he Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Shawn Armstrong comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Shawn Armstrong.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Andy Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Andy Diaz.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Skied into very shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dan Otero gets the call from the pen to take over on the.
Number 62, Dan Otero.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Back up the middle. Lindor is right there, and he's set down 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor from the outfield grass. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
46.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody. Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Francisco Lindor.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Digging in once again.
Jason Kipnis.
One and one. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Tribe.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter.
And Sobris.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Ian Happ. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 32.
Now is John Jay. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Javier Baez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Once again, a 3-2. And this is fouled straight back. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Kris Bryant to the plate this inning.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Now pitching for the Indians.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Stepping in now, Kris Bryant in the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
Now playing center field, number 9. Javier
Wade Davis
Bryant
is called upon, and it's
now
not for his
pitching for the
usual
Chicago
role.
Cubs,
Just hoping to keep
number
the deficit
71.
at 1 here.
Wade Davis.
The 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So striding in, Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And in the past against Wade Davis, 1 for 15. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He was a double play victim last time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
All right, fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-2 now. Fouled straight back. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson. Contreras.
Your attention,
It's been a
please.
rough go of things at the plate for him
for the
so
Cubs,
far, but his guys are
number
looking for him to
13.
change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game one on the road as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right.